Hello, hello, hello. How are we? How are we? Alright, let's dive right in. And we are back playing Vault Hunters Remastered. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Alright, so last we left off, we were down in the caves. We were searching for chromatic iron and vault stone. And we got the vault stone. Where did I put it? Right here. We got our vault stone, we got our chromatic iron. It is smelting currently. And yeah, so that is what we are doing. I also found a raw geode, which is good. So let's take a look at our quest. So we need to acquire a vault altar. Okay, so that is our current quest. So if we go into the menu, we can look up vault altar. And this will give us the recipe. So we need 1 diamond, we need some chromatic iron, we need some stone bricks, and some obsidian. So we do need to acquire some obsidian. So that should be our first objective for today. We have the chromatic, we have the diamond. We need to also smelt up some cobble so we can make some stone. So we'll go ahead and get that rolling. And then we can take a look at our map here and see if there's a lava pool anywhere. We got a lava pool here, and we got a lava pool here. So, and there's a couple others. So let's just head over to this direction. And let's go grab our lava while that smelts up. So hopefully you guys are doing good today. We got the VOD from yesterday uploaded, which is cool. Of course, we're gonna have a little bit of lag here as we start out. So goals for today, I want to show you guys raw vault, and want to start getting some resources gathered, so we can figure out what we want to build. So we're going to build a main starter house, and then from there we are going to start getting some stuff together for all the other mods, you know, setting up like a sophisticated storage, all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, that is the plan for today. Probably streaming about another hour and a half or so today, depending on how long the baby sleeps and how my wife is feeling. So, that is the plan. Oh, I need to go this way. Man, it is having trouble loading today. My OBS was messed up too. I had to reset. Oh, okay. Just, you know, fires everywhere. Nice. I don't like forest fire. This is why I actually turned fire tick off half the time. Because this just ruins your frames. And it just burns down forests. Stop it. No. Now it's just out of control. Nothing you can do. It's gonna burn. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some obsidian then. Yeah, my frame rate just crashed completely with stupid fire. Alright, well that's what you get with a potato computer anyway, so. Well, it's all good. And the fire just keeps spreading. It just keeps spreading. Go ahead and grab at least a handful. Grab at least a handful of obsidian because I know I'm going to need it for an enchanting table and I'm going to need it for a couple other things. So probably end up needing to get into the nether as well. So, you know, we'll go ahead and grab up the obsidian. Let's see, so we need what? 2, 4, and 6, so we need 10 for the nether, 2 for that, 4, so we need at least, what, 16? So probably get like 20 here. So, do that. Forgot my bed, I think. Yep. Alright, we'll come back for the others. It's getting dark. So it's getting dark, don't want to be out. But this way, at least we can get our enchantment set up anyway. We'll get the pickaxe enchanted, it'll make things a lot faster. But anyways, frame rates are getting better. Golly, what is the deal? I was only out for a minute and they're everywhere. Alright. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing well, like I said, and enjoying your day. Golly, those. Whatever that thing is, that thing just destroys my face every time. So we're just gonna run. We're just gonna run over to the village, take a sleep. Let stuff despawn. That was an unfortunate. I should have taken a bed with me, and I didn't even think about it. But you know, oh well. Oh well. We'll get in there, take a snooze. So yeah. All right. Just things everywhere. All right, let's see if this. Yeah, he's still there, unfortunately. Alright, so apparently just skeletons and stuff just are everywhere. So let's go this way for a minute. See if we can get stuff to despawn. I know I'm going to need leather. So we can just gather that real quick. Okay, just... Okay, cool. Come here. Jeez. 3. We got 3. I think 3 is enough. 5 should definitely be enough. As we get started. Hopefully this thing's despawned now. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, cool. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need a vault altar. So we need those. And so let's go ahead and make these up. And then there we go. Okay. Alright, so this is your vault altar. And what you do with your vault altar is you place it down. There we go. We placed it. And we get a button as our reward. Yay, button. And it's place your button on top of like so. And then what you do is you take one of your vault rocks. And you place it in there. And it's going to tell you what you need in order to make a vault crystal. So we need 5 sticks, 1 iron ingot, some sort of leaf, and dirt. And then we can do that. So, alright, so vault crystals. So it's time to come to forge your first vault crystal. So there's your recipes. Well, they're all different. They scale up slowly. And our reward is a shulker box. So there we go. And this is how you level up in Vault Hunters. You go in, you complete the objective. It will talk about objectives here in a minute. And yeah. So let's go ahead and try to complete our first one. So we need some iron. We have iron. There is 1 iron. And you just cue it right in. We need a leaf. So in order to have a leaf, we're going to need some shears. So we'll get out some more iron. We will make a pair of shears. Because we don't have silk touch. And then we just come right over here. We grab our leaf. And we cue it in there. There we go. And we also need some dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Where is the dirt? I don't see the dirt anywhere. Why? Oh no. What am I going to do? I don't have dirt. Does this qualify as dirt? Plains dirt. It might. I don't know. We'll see. Does this count as dirt? It does not. How do I make it into regular dirt? Let's look it up. Because that way we'll have to go to a different biome. Plains, dirt. Regions unexplored. Okay. So, can I? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, cool. I wonder if I till it and then break it. It'll be regular dirt. Let's try that. So I need another piece of cobble. Make me a hoe. Like so. So if I do this and do that, and then break it, it is still plain dirt. Okay. I guess we gotta go find some dirt. I guess we gotta go find some dirt. Regular dirt. I have dirt. I forgot I made an extra test. Okay. Alright, regular dirt. Done. Ash can go away, and then you hit your button. This will create a vault crystal. And there you go. We have ourselves a crystal. It's level 0 because we are level 0. Right here at level 0. And then go to our menu, collect our thing, and then we complete. And now we have a shulker box. Yay, shulker box. Okay. Alright, so go to our menu again. We go to skills and talents next. And then before you go into your first vault, we want to inform you about a few important parts of Vault Hunters. You can't heal inside of a vault. That is the most important thing to know. You cannot heal. You will not heal unless you have the heal ability. Complete. Alright. So, then we go into our menu. We have a skill point, and so we come to our skills. And the first thing it tells us to take is the heal spell. We will learn that. There's lots of different ones in here, guys. So you come in here and you have vein miner that you can vein up to, you know, crazy amount of blocks. And then you have some different cool abilities here. And then you get extra speed, haste, strength, arcane or intelligence, arcana. So this boosts your ability power. All that fun stuff. All right. Better enchanting. So we need to acquire a Vault Enchanter. So let's do that real quick as well. That way we can mine faster and so forth. So we need an enchantment table, which is this recipe here. Do I have paper? I do not. Let's go get some sugarcane. So we make a book. I have 2 sugarcane, but I don't have any paper. So let us go and get the sugarcane. Where's the sugar? Definitely need to set up a farm for the sugarcane here soon. Alright. Let's grab a few bits here. I know I got 2, so we'll get that rolling here soon. Grab this other one. I'm going to make a book real quick. Get some sugarcane planted down. That way we don't have to worry about trying to track it down anymore. Anybody else's allergies just going crazy lately? Mine are, and it's very, very annoying. Sinus headaches and all that yucky jazz. I forget how slow you are in Minecraft until you get speed. Alright, we'll go to sleep. That way all the baddies go away. Let's do one of those numbers. One of those numbers. Okay. Make some paper. Go away, plains dirt. Let's grab out that. Let's make a book. Okay. And then we need some, what, 4 obsidian, 2 diamonds. Alright. 2 diamondos. And 4 obsidian. And then we can make this. Perfect. And then we need to make the vault enchanter, which requires emeralds, another book, and chromatic blocks. Do I even have any emeralds? I don't even have emeralds. That's very, very not good. I need another book. So we'll set that there, and then we need, what, 18 of those to make 2 of those blocks. There we go. Is that what I needed? Yep, 2 blocks. We need that. Okay, so we need the emerald. So we'll get out a lovely villager, Fletcher. And chop some wood. We're chopping the wood. Alright. We'll let that stuff despawn as we make a lovely amount of sticks. Do that. Do that. Oh, look. No. Cycle train. There we go. There, yeah, what a deal. Alright, you can go back in here for now. What a deal. And yeah, there we go. We'll just do that for now. Hey, more sticks. Replant our oak trees. Can I bone meal sugarcane in vault hunters? No. Okay. I know you can in bedrock. I was wondering. So we need another. I see some sugarcane down here, so let's go grab it. That way we can go ahead and just get moving along. Beautiful. And we make more paper. We put paper there. And we make another book. Beautiful. We'll grab our leaves because more than likely we're going to need them for another recipe here soon. And then we throw them in there. We can throw our shears and everything in there for right now. Our vault meat that we accidentally ate. We can do that. And then vault enchanter. Bam! Yay! Okay. And then we claim that one. We get some expertise, bottles, and emeralds. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do actually is we're going to put efficiency 5. And this one is so much nicer. Fortune. We'll throw mending. And technically you really don't need unbreaking, but on it once you have mending. But we'll throw all that on there. Let's see, we will get more experience bottles in there. So there we go. And then head to our quest line. We can do a vault potion. So vault potions are help you out in combat with healing, and so we need to craft a vial. So we'll look up vial for you guys, and these are them right here. So you have the pacifist vial. So this restores just over time. It will restore a little potion thing. Then we have the slaughterer's vial, which requires a mushroom. I'm sorry, pacifist vial is a rose. Slaughterer's vial is mushroom, and then the goblin, when you loot chests, you need a piece of bamboo. So we need some sand to make a bottle. We have 1 piece of sand. We got sand all over the place. Alright, so we'll go ahead and smelt up some sand. And just go ahead and use the entirety of our coal to make glass, because we'll need glass later too for other things. All right. Grab a swig of my water. All right. And our raw vault crystals are growing, which is good. But I do have a couple already stored up, so. All right. Let's see. I'll go ahead and that way I know that is there for my villager. All right. Let's craft up a bottle. And then we needed, what do we need? What do we need? We needed a bamboo and a chromatic iron, because I don't think I have a poppy yet, do I? Some poppy? Poppy. No. That's not a poppy, I don't think. I think it's one of those special Botania flowers. Yeah. It's a poppy bush. Huh. I wonder if I can use that. Or does it have to be a single poppy? Yeah, okay, no. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Just one of those things you need to know. Poppy around. I would rather do the pacifist one. But technically, I guess I could do the slaughterer's one. Is that right? Or the goblin one? Yeah, let's do the goblin one. Why not? Why not? I don't think I've ever made the goblin one before. Alright, we got a healing potion. Alright. And then we can complete that. We get an ender pearl, which is going to be used in one of our next recipes. So we'll do that there. We don't need the arrows, the coal for the vault. Crafting table, probably don't need, but we can. I will take in my axe and stuff like that. Don't need that one. No. Okay. Alright, so vault hunting. It is time. Build yourself a vault portal in the assortment of the blocks of basically like a nether portal. Enter a vault and we will give you a sword and a shield. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Cool. Let's sleep and then we'll build our portal. So yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill in the corners, because we're cool like that. Beautiful. And it's always important to take in a couple building blocks while you're in a vault. Alright, so we are going to get a sword and a shield, so we can put our iron sword in here. We will keep that. We have a shulker box. Well, let's just dive right in. What do you guys say? And for me, you guys are going to experience some lag on this, and hopefully the game doesn't crash. So, we will have a little bit of a lag spike here as we enter into a vault with my potato computer. But hopefully it'll be okay. There it goes. Maybe. Possibly. Joining. Loading. I apologize. I apologize for the lag. We are in. Okay. So we are in and it is loading in. Yes, I know I'm missing my backpack. I don't have a backpack yet. Alright, but we are going to claim our quest. So this is going to give us a sword and a shield. We complete that. And then what you do is you right click, boom, and it will roll your fancy new sword. And I have the scrap sword number 1. How convenient. It deals, that's pretty good on the attack speed, 1.69, so almost max. 30% of attack damage is dealt. That's also max, so it's pretty good. 10 on the attack damage, which is, that's pretty mid. We get extra souls. You'll understand souls in a while because we can trade those in for cool things. And then the suffix, we get healing cloud. So there is a chance that when I kill something, it will spawn a healing cloud, which will heal me, which is awesome. We probably won't collect a whole lot of the souls because we are going to be focusing on materials. Let's roll our shield. See if we get a scrappy shield. You can get scrappy and then common and then rare and epic and omega. So we got the bark shield, which is cool. Thorns damage, so max on the thorns. Very, very low durability, actually, out of the 2,080 we could have got. And then 15% effect avoidance. So it's max on the implicits and the suffix, which is great. No percentage of block chance. Basically, if I do get hit, I'm just going to deal extra damage to the bad guys. We have food. We have stuff. We collect braziers. And then, if you guys notice, at the very, very top, it says, gather elixir from loot, ores, and mobs. That is what we are doing. We need to gather elixir. And so elixir comes from opening chests, killing mobs, or collecting ores in the vault. And let's dive right in. This is our first vault in our playthrough, so it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and fill up some agua. That way we have it. Alright, so this is configured in different rooms. You'll see there's a map in the top left corner. The first room is our starting room, and now the timer begins as we enter the vault. And here come the spawns. You heard that? That was a spawn. There's some ores there, which is good. We have a whatever, consumable, whatever you want to call it, thingy. Make a digger there. That is when we fill up our elixir totally, we'll be able to click on that and get out of the vault. Alright, so these are the soul shards that you see dropping on the ground. This is the experience, this is the elixir, as our elixir bar will go up. So that is that. And then when you open this, it'll see more elixir bars come out. So there you go. And this will all go much, much faster as we level up, get more cool things, all that fun stuff. So, and then you can sort this, just pop it right into your inventory. Each different type of chest, these are just regular wooden chests. There's another shulker box, which is good, shulker shell. They give you different types of bonuses on your elixir, so you could get like almost nothing. You could get great amount. This guy is a tank mob, tank drown. They always give you like max. Typically, they always give you like max. All right, and we got ourselves a wooden chest roll, which is pretty good. So we are definitely looking for at least another shulker shell, so we can make another shulker box for sure. And then we can test out our ores, see how they are pretty max. So we'll go ahead and take a minute here and collect a couple ores. This is Larrymore. It's used in a lot of generic building recipes. And yeah, so. And you're very slow at the very beginning, and it's fine. Alright, and assassin mobs are also top tier. We're going to grab a couple things here. Hello, mister. So yeah, I dealt damage to him when he hit me. We're going to grab this. And then I do have my heal bound on F. So when I do that, it heals me. Because you do not heal naturally in a vault. And then gilded chests. These are gilded, the gold ones. And they give you a little bit more elixir. So we take our lovely... And you can just click on things with right click, and so things that aren't going to really stack or I'm not going to need a whole lot of, we'll just go ahead and pop in there for right now. And so definitely wanting to get another shulker shell. Vault diamonds are good. There's our shell. So I can make another shulker box, which is great. Just gotta find some wood to make some planks, because I think all those are slabs. Is this a lag, spike, like crazy? What is going on? Hold. I just dropped down to 0 frames. Hold on. You guys still with me? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. And so yeah, crafting some stuff inside your first couple of vaults is typically how it goes. And then we can make this into another shulker box that we can have. And then we'll have another chest for later. Does seem like we are still alive, so that is good. Alright. We're slow, we're going. Our bar is slowly filling up. But yeah, basically, in your first couple vaults, you want to just basically gather some materials, get some XP, try to level up. You might not complete it. It's who knows what it is. Sometimes you do complete it. There is somebody down here. There must be a secret underneath this area somewhere. Do I see a secret hole? Is there a little hole anywhere? Let's see one. Alright, we'll move on. Say it is what it is. Eh, we'll get faster along the way. We'll get a dash. All that kind of fun stuff here soon enough. Oh, you guys are up here. Why do you guys spawn up here? Oh, is this your guys'? Okay, I see. I see. You guys are all up here hanging out. So as we gather some of this stuff, like this is worth like a soul value, so you guys will understand here. As we play through, I'll explain it all to you guys. As we kind of just play through the mod pack. But yeah. And I love taking these braziers. Why? Because they're cool. Great decoration blocks, actually. So yeah, we just go through and loot, and you can even find cool armor and stuff in the vaults, trinkets, all kinds of fancy things. Yay, a special one. Alright, so got a couple full things here. Go ahead, fill it up. Fill up our shulker box, but just go ahead and clear some of our inventory space out. While we're doing it, just so we have a fresh look at stuff. Alright, cool. And we'll just move on to the next room. Ow. Alright. Excuse me. But yeah, your first vault is typically pretty small. There's, like a dozen rooms or so. And then as you level up and get better and faster and quicker, your vaults can be huge. Alright, so those are gilded. We're also looking for ornate chests. Sorry, I hit my mic. Ornate chests are the ones that give you armor. This gives you coins, which is pretty cool. Because then you can spend the coins in vendor rooms and stuff like that. So, yay, coins. But coins are very good. We'll be able to craft a coin pouch or wallet here in a bit. We'll create a soul shard pouch, which will hold all of our soul shards as well. All that kind of fun stuff. So, but yeah, basically we just want to go out through here, fight all the mobs, kill all the mobs, and do all that. This might be an ornate one. It is an ornate one. We'll take the anvil. Alright. Bam! Any armor new. Any armor new. That's okay. I'll take the lectern. Why? That way I don't have to make one later. Alright, and let's just go ahead and move on to another room. This looks like a special room coming up. We are definitely not ready for this room. So basically you can go here and click on these and it'll spawn 4 guardians and you'll get 10 living chests. We have 0 armor. We are not ready to face guardians yet. So we will move on. We will move on for sure. We have a pair of gold boots. Alright, so yeah, this is the end of the vault. So yeah, like I said, small vault. But this is also an ore room. You'll see that up in the top left-hand side. It is highlighted blue. The challenge room is highlighted orange. Hello? Hello? Is it just one of you? Okay. Do some little pokey holes. Try to find any of the ores. Because the ores were good. I thought. Yeah, so this is Bennyatite. And this also helps us acquire more vault rocks as well, which we need to make more crystals. So. Excuse me. There's my healing cloud that just spawned in. That's pretty cool. Are there any ores in this one? How much time we got? We got 10 minutes left in this vault. deal. Come here. Yeah. Good deal, good deal. Hey, black opal. That's a good one to find. That is a good one to find. All right. Let's do this one real quick. See if we can put any more stuff in this one. But yeah, eventually what we'll do is we'll have access to a lot faster. Like we'll get magnets. Everything will be automatically picked up. So yeah, things will be much more faster later. But yeah, it's struggle with inventory at the beginning, but it's fine. This is actually a good one. We got more black opal. We got some unique gems here. That's opaline, black opal, which is extremely important. This was sparkletine I saw over here somewhere. Yeah. Very good. Just looking for any more. Alright, and that's probably the downstairs. So we will move on and see if we can find any other cool rooms with the 7 minutes we got left. Because we could literally spend all of the rest of our time in this room and probably not actually fill up our bar. So what we'll do is we'll come back through here and we will go left or right. I typically always come left. Just that's the way I run my sequence of vaults, and yeah, but you choose which way you go. Alright, so let's see if we can get lucky with some elixir here. And obviously the healing cloud hurts them, so. Best of just trying to get the XP. Okay, cool. All right. We'll get vein miner. This will be great, actually. This will be good. We'll get lots of coins here. Hopefully fill up our XP bar, elixir bar, and get out of this vault. This was a good one. Good one to find right here. All right, come on, money. We'll be cutting it close here. And if you notice, we only get the XP from like the first couple little hits of this, and then, but it's still very good. The orbs are large. So we just need to open up a couple more chests. It looks like we should be okay. Maybe kill a couple more mobs. Kill a couple babies. We don't kill babies on this channel. I will take the shulker box. Might be able to do it right here. What time we got? 3 minutes. Yeah! Consume a lodestone. Alright, perfect. That is awesome. We got it. Gotta throw these in there. Take that. Might as well take what we can, and this will be good. Alright, let's get out of here. We completed our vault. Another drink of agua. And I'm falling. Okay. We discovered and conquered Salt Shade. We completed an elixir. We got an advancement in the vault. We have tons of experience. Yay. Alright. Let's throw salt and stuff in there. Okay, cool. And we went up 6 levels in that vault. Nice. Let's see. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. Let's put our elixir crate down. This has some cool prizes and stuff in it for us because we did beat it. I think all of my overworld stuff's gonna go in here, and then all my other stuff will go in. Uh-oh, hold on. Computer. Did my computer just die? What are you doing, computer? Alright. And then we'll throw all of our other stuff in here. So. Alright, let's set this down. Just go ahead and unload a lot of this stuff. Let's see. Throw overworld stuff in here for right now. Yeah. And then we can throw vault stuff in chests down here. What else can I take out of this one? For right now. So we'll just throw the soul shards in here. I'm gonna make a soul shard pouch here in a little bit, but looting. We need to craft a soul shard thing. So, soul shard pouch. So we go into this, and I know we are gonna need purple dye. Shard pouch is this purple thing right here. That is why we got the ender pearl. Okay. So, we need string and we need some purple dye. So your best bet is actually to find some lapis. Hey, we got lapis. Your best bet is to find a poppy. Or actually, can you make it out of redstone nowadays? I don't even know. You might be able to make it out of redstone. Nope, can't make it out of redstone. Hey, we have a poppy here. Thank you. And then we make ourselves red dye, blue dye, purple dye. Yay. Okay. Not sure where you came from, but all the way down there. Got it. Okay, we'll block this up here soon. All right. We need to find some sheepies. Hey, look, sheep. Be purple. Hey, sheep. Be purple. Barley into wheat. Oh, look, let's bring them together. And then we could have 2 purple ones. Make another baby purple one. What a concept. Yay! Little baby purple. Alright, somebody eat so I can get, here. Eat the food. Hey, what, you just... It must be the father. He just eats and runs off. Just kidding. Love all the dads out there. Yeah, definitely mother here. Baby's following mom. Alright. Want to get that soul shard pouch here. And then we can move on to doing our expertise points and whatnot. Come on. Eat the food. Eat the grass. No? No grass? No grass? No eating? Cool. You grass? Yes, grass. Eat grass. No. Do you want to eat the grass? Nah. Cool. Nothing? Nothing. No grass eating? Come on. The slowest eaters in the world. Alright, well, while they do that, let's go ahead and look at our skill points. Alright, so we can take another thing and heal. I always like to go Vein Miner, one of my first ones, because it's nice to have. And then I also like to unlock another ability. So I like Arcane. Arcane is a fun one to do. Yay! Okay. That's 5. I think we needed 5, right? And then for my other one, typically I like to save up to get speed or haste right away, just to move faster. So I am going to spend the 4 points in that. Then we get an expertise point here for reaching a level 5. Every 5 levels, we get an expertise point. I always like to go, typically, there's a lot of fun ones here. Bartering, you get cheaper costs. Lucky Altar is always a great one to do. Once you get that all the way up to the 5th level, half of your crystals are basically free. But I like to do Marketeer as well. You get the rerolls in the marketing table. We'll get to that soon enough. And then you have Bounty Hunter, which you can have 2 active bounties at a time. Right now, I am going to go Lucky Altar because, hey, even a 10% chance is a chance to get a free crystal, which is awesome. Alright. Those are rolling. Alright, so we need some string. We have some string. We need a gold nugget or 2. So let's do that. We're going to take our soul shard pouch. Oh, we need the ender pearl. Where did I put the ender pearl? There it is. Alright, now we can do it. Alright. And then what we do with this is we take all of our soul shards that we have collected. And then we take our pouch. Oh, I guess we just drop them now. I forgot that we just drop them now. So we just drop them all here on the ground. And this soul shard pouch will automatically pick them up for us. And store them. And now we have 608 in our pouch. So now we don't have to worry about clogging our inventory with that stuff. Alright, and then we put this stuff in there. We can say looting! Yay, looting! Alright. And now we have a pouch. We actually have a pouch to play with. And so our pouch has a pickup upgrade, which automatically picks up stuff, and then it has a void upgrade. I don't use the void upgrade because in the beginning stages it's nice to collect everything, and if you're voiding over 64, basically it won't even come into this inventory, your main inventory. So I don't typically use the void upgrade. Some people do, some people don't. It's completely up to you. And then we can take our pouch and we can put it in our backpack slot, our back slot. And there you go. Now we have a pouch on our hip, and it even renders right there on our hip. Alright, and now it's time for some funness. Look at this. We get to open up our crate. Yay for winning! Ooh, that's an epic wand, I think. That's cool. Alright, and they ended up in our pouch. Yeah. Alright. Pouch for VSP. Unfortunately, we got 2 sets of shoes. But either way, it is going to be an upgrade. Alright. Let's take a look. This is 2 ability power, which is lowest tier, lowest armor, 3 out of 5. You know, I can't, but it was max on the mana regen and whatnot. So let's see what these ones are. 5 ability power, 5 armor, a lot better. These are the ones that we are going to wear. Alright, we got a new sword to unlock. Let's see what we get. We have the Azure Blade. Alright, so let's actually, what you can do is you can scroll onto your current one and then you can hit shift click and look at this one. It is slightly slower on attack speed, not as much sweeping chance, half a point better on damage, more soul quantity, and it gives me 0.14 attack range. I'm actually going to keep the current one that we have, because I like the healing cloud, and yeah, there we go. Alright, so this can go in us there, these can go on there, these can go on there, and then let's do the wand. An epic wand. Pretty nice pull. We got the gorgeous wand. I like being gorgeous. 8 to ability power, 1 to toxic vial, 1 level 2 smite. Cool. Perfect. Let's take this and then put our wand in our offhand. And now we're gorgeous. Now we're gorgeous. Alright. And then what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take these, and it's just, I think feather falling is so important. I put them on everyone. I don't worry about them breaking and stuff at the very beginning, because I'm going to be upgrading stuff all the time. So I don't find it necessary to put on breaking on the boots and armor and stuff like that. But feather falling, yes, because if I fall, I want to be able to survive. Alright, and back to our quest line. Coin pouch. We need another pouch that holds all of our coins. Acquire a coin pouch. Okay. What is a coin pouch? We need a coin pouch. Here we are. We need a bundle. We need diamonds. We need magic silk block. We need bolt essence and more string. So let's see if we have the stuff to acquire this. We need magic silk and then rabbit hide or leather. Okay. How much magic silk do we have? We do probably have enough, which is nice. We'll just grab a couple things out of here. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull the coins out of the inventory in here. Alright, so we need a bundle, so we need leather, is what I believe it said. Okay. And then we need some string. We got the string. Essence and diamonds. Do we have enough diamonds? We do have enough diamonds. Do we have enough essence? We do have enough essence. Sweet. We can make this bad boy, I think. Oh, we need 2 leather. My bad. Alright, so bundle there. What do we do? We're missing the magic silk block. Got it. Alright, so perfect. There we go. And it is acquired. Yay! Coin pouch acquired. So now we can drop all of our lovely coins onto the ground, helping clean up our lovely inventory. And this will automatically pick up coins for us, and it automatically converts them to gold, platinum, and so forth. Lovely, lovely. Awesome. Okay. That is done with that. So I think in the next stream, I am going to run a raw vault for you, which raw vaults are In the chests, there's none of these vault items. These are all vault items. You'll see the soul value and stuff like that. And so these are found in certain. They'll tell you where they are found in wooden chests and so forth, or in chests. But in regular vaults, you find flesh chests. You find just regular chests, and those have overworld items in them. So I am going to run one of those for you. We do have a crystal that is full here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that one off. Pull it out of my pouch. And then this way I will also know, hey, I am running a raw vault for you guys next stream. Actually, this is a level 6 one, so let's pull out a level 0 one. Use that one instead. We have a coin pouch that has been acquired. We complete that, and it automatically puts the silver into or platinum into our pouch. So that is awesome. Alright, so what is our next target? Bounty hunting. Craft a bounty table. Alright. Bounty table. We need some chromatic iron, a loom, and essence. And loom takes string and wood. So, do I have a loom? I don't think I have a loom. And I am out of string as well. Okay. Was there a loom in this village over here? I can't remember. Those are the clerics. I think I got all the other ones other than the composters. I don't think there's a loom in that village. So our easiest bet is to wait for night and find some speeders. Find some speeders. Alright. Animal pens. Let's do this one while we can. This is a great way to help with lag in the oak world because you can shear things, get milk, wax, stuff like that. Yeah. So, let's do some animal pens. Alright, so we have some animal pens. We need polished vaultstone and some fence. So let's go ahead and just take a stack. Go ahead and smelt up a stack of this. Beautiful. Because we will use it. And then we also need some. So let's create a fence. That's fence gate. How would you get these two confused? That is a fence. Let's go ahead and make at least 2, right? Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Alright. That'll do. A fence. Bam. Yay! Animal pen. We go to bounty. We do this. It gives us 2 jars and another animal pen. Yay! Alright. Alright, so what you do with your jar is, as we have funness here, let's go and get so you right click on them and it'll scoop them up into it, and look, now we have a purple sheep in there. And then all other sheep that we capture in this thing will be purple. There we go. Another one. Let's go ahead and grab some cows. Cause why not? And then we can make some more. We can get pigs and rabbits and bees eventually, and all that funness. Go at least get one more cow. Where'd you go, buddy? He must have despawned because he was like right here next to the base. Ah, I wandered down here. Alright. So we have at least 2 in there now. And once you can't do the baby sheep, but once he grows up, we'll come out and capture him as well. Go ahead and grab some more. Alright. That should be pretty good. And I will show you guys what to do. So this actually really helps with lag because it will count towards the entity cap, but they're all kind of right here centralized, so you won't have the mob spawning everywhere else. I believe they count. So they count towards the cap of where other animals don't spawn, but it doesn't take up like entity space or whatever because they're all in one block. See, there we go. And then what we can do with that is we take our hay bales and we can go like this. And then what we do, so if you shift, it has 4 cows in it. 4 cows, yes. And now when we breed them, now there's 6 cows, and I can breed them again in 1 minute. There are 4 sheep in here. Breed them, there are 6 sheep, and then I can come in here with my shears. I'll show you guys where I put my shears at. There they are. I can shear my sheep. It gives me a whole bunch of wool, which went into my pouch. Everything went into my pouch. Let's sleep. All right, and then let's see. Yeah, so we got 12 wool out of that. So fun times. Okay, I can go there. I can go in there. Let's go ahead and make a couple more pens. Alright, and then let's go get pigs and chickens. Problem. Pigs and chickens are on the menu next. Hey, looky there. He's all grown up. Pig. Pig. And you'll notice it's still black from the first one that I picked up. Alright. What are you? You are a cow. Chicken? Chicken? More pig? More pig? Another pig here. Alright, let's go find some chickens. See if we have any chickens anywhere. Is that Laney? I said, yeah. Say the baby's awake. All right. Say the baby's awake. The baby's awake, which is good because we are at an hour and a half, and that's what I was shooting for. An hour and a half, which is great. So, yep. She's probably wet. Yeah, I'll change her here in a minute. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna no. Oh, they changed color when you do sweet. All right, I am going to get these guys in their pens. We're gonna wrap it up for today. Since the baby and the wife are awake now. All right, there we go. That is animal pens for you guys, which is great. And next stream, what we'll do, maybe tomorrow, probably not. I probably have a full day tomorrow. Got to do some recording for my disc golf channel. I do disc golf. I have a disc golf channel if you guys are interested in that. Honest Dave GG. But yeah, we'll look into the bounties and do the tools in the next stream. And yeah, we'll just have a good time with that. And then we'll dive into a raw vault. And I'll show you guys what a raw vault all entails. But otherwise, I am Honest Dave. I'll see you guys. Bye bye bye.